named Black Box. It's a mystery, sci-fi movie from 2020. Nolan became a father. He brought his daughter home for the first time. Her name is Ava. Nolan looks at the pictures and videotape, tries to bring back memories. He have memory problems. He is frustrated because of that. Suddenly he imagined someone attacked him from the back and grabbed him by the neck. But then his daughter came. She is going to school now. She wrote him down what was important to do during the day, teaching him how to behave in front of people. His arm is in a bandage because he hit a wall. He drives his daughter to school and knows the way to school without her saying. He takes cigars, but she says he doesn't smoke. They tried signature handshake, but he does not remember. Nolan is a photographer. He have a meeting with his boss. They won't sign another deal with him because his latest photos don't reach the level of this past work. He left frustrated. He went to the hospital where he met his friend Gary. They are going to get some food. He tried all traditional doctors, so they are gonna try something different. This is Dr. Brooksby. She can reverse brain damage with new technology. He is lucky to have survived the fall. What they will do now is hypnosis. Nolan need to focus on the cursor. Nolan wakes up in another dimension. There is only dark around him, but someone is in there trying to reach him. He got scared and jumped. Nolan saw someone there. It's the same thing like in his nightmares. Brooksy explained that this exercise only transports him into deep subconscious. She never saw someone have this result so fast. His subconscious is very active. He will need to do multiple sessions to unlock his memories. He went home and forgot to pick up his daughter at school. This is the third time it has happened to him. The next time, they will have to notify the child services. She is making a dinner and taking care of him. For the second treatment, Dr. Brooksby introduces Black Box. That will help him to access memories left inside his brain. Nolan need to focus on cursor for a couple of seconds to relax until he enter the safe room. In this place no one can harm you, and you can hear Dr. voice and talk back. But he must never go outside of the door, because she can't bring him back. There is a watch, which Nolan can use to enter deeper into subconscious mind. When he pushed the crown of the watch, he will be in one of his memories, and in this place they can't communicate anymore. When he pressed, he appeared at his wedding. He waited so long to see his wife. But her face is blurred like everyone else here, due to lack of his memories. Someone appear from nowhere walking like an animal. Nolan doesn't recognize him, and clicked the watch to go back. Nolan is scared. He is explaining every detail he saw. Doctor said, the thing he saw, his brain is trying to protect him against the trauma. The goal for next session will be to see at least one face. Gary comes to visit. She turned the tablet upside down, because there was a picture of her mother, and she is missing her. Gary is helping the situation. Nolan took his daughter on sushi. This was favorite spot of him and his wife. Ava is learning how to eat with the sticks. Nolan is thankful that she is patient with him. They are ready for next session. Goal for today is to stay longer, so at least one face appear. Nolan is now at the unknown apartment. Baby is crying in the other room. He looked outside to see if he can remember this place. Then he found his wife. She is afraid and shaking. Someone heard her. But then again, same thing happened, and he could not see again any face. He is getting close, so his brain is throwing everything at him to stop him remember. Apartment was so familiar, but he can't remember, as he only lived in house before. Then Nolan asked Gary, did he and his wife ever fight, because his wife was beaten. Gary denies. Nolan was like a butterfly, he could never do that. Nolan pick up Ava, and he is going to familiar place from his memory. When they arrived, he remembered something, someone falling off the stairs. Instead of going down, he went up. Some little kid opened the door, and he asked for her mom to come. In the meantime, he saw the details were the same as memories he had during session. And he left. Gary is checking Nolan documents, and then he saw something is off here. Nolan is ready for his third session with Black Box. Again goal is to see a face. He is at the wedding again. That man started crawling again, but he is not focusing on him. He is looking at the wife. Face started appearing slowly, but he got punched. He is back at the safe room. Nolan is not giving up. He is pushing more. Same thing is going on, but this time he fight back and knocked him out. Gary is suspicious what happened that night, and Dr. Brooks saw Nolan that night. And she took him to her lab, and suddenly he was conscious again. Nolan is now at the hospital, hurt, and this time he saw a face for the first time. Then he goes to every scene, to repeat the cycle, both in the apartment and the wedding. But the thing is, this was the same women, like one he saw in the apartment earlier when he left. Then he looked at the window and his face changed. He looked at Nolan's family, and they are different. He started remembering the details from his life, and appears that Dr. Brooksby is his mother. His name is Thomas. When he fell off the stairs, they brought him here. He was still alive, but it was too late. They tried everything and didn't help. She downloaded his data from the server and waited to find the right person to upload his consciousness into. So she found Nolan. He came here brain dead from the car accident. It's been 2 years since her son Thomas died. So he is not amnesiac and sick. Just his brain is adjusting in another body, and Black Box is helping with that. Ashley is his daughter, and he will go to visit her and wife. Ava is not his daughter, she is Nolan's. He picked Ava from school, but he is not interacting with her. He will drop her off at Gary Place for a few days. Thomas also is yelling at her. Before Ava came out, she wrote on his hand. And he looked at her and left. Thomas goes to meet his wife. He is lying that he is a friend of his husband. Thomas started talking about Dr. Brooksby project. How she is able to save and use someone conscious, and that she succeed. Thomas introduces himself as her husband, and she wants him to leave. But Thomas wants a second chance with his family. Then he started yelling at her. Opened a door to see daughter, and she hit him in the head. Suddenly Thomas appeared in front of Ava. He saw the same thing as hunting him outside. Same thing is happening now outside like he was in the Black Box. They are doing last session now. She need to fix her son. In the meantime, Gary found out about the accident. Same thing is coming after him, but we found out that was Nolan. He wants his life back. Thomas is beating him. He took the knife, and Brooks is ready to detach him. But in the last second, Ava and Gary arrived. They know about everything. Ava is calling her father, and Thomas is changing his mind. He got flashback. What happened earlier in his life, and how he was always violent. Thomas gave up and left the door. He could not do this anymore. Brooksy is expecting his son to wake up. But it was Nolan now who control everything. Thomas is locked now behind. Gary destroyed her equipment. Nolan's is back at home. He is missing his wife. Brooksby is done. But she is able to back up and save Thomas.
We gon' be right back. Right by my side like a monkey on my back. It's been a ride.